What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another reaction. Y'all know that Fridays are for favorites. That's also when Tom MacDonald drops his videos. And so we are here for a hot new Friday reaction to Tom MacDonald with Clown World. Now, I ain't got to tell y'all the history of Tom MacDonald on the channel. We got a whole playlist. If y'all are new to the channel, missed any of the reactions, make sure that y'all catch this one. We coming in late. Everybody's probably heard this already, so let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. Y'all know we pause a lot, so y'all ain't here to listen to it for the first time. If y'all haven't checked out the original video, you definitely want to get over there, because this right here, we do reactions on this channel. I know it blows some people's minds, but we hit up real reactions. We're here for Tom MacDonald with the track Clown World. Now, I saw in the thumbnail for this, my man's looking like the Fiend Bray Wyatt in the thumbnail. I don't know if that's going to come into play at all. I don't know what we're talking about right here, but I am here for this. I'm hot for it. We always excited about some new Tom MacDonald, and we seen on social media he been punching them clown bags, getting ready for the internet to blow up. Y'all know I got a couple of things I got to ask. Number one, if y'all enjoy the content on this channel, haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below to join the Alpha Team. Ding that notification bell so you can get on Notification Squad. Always know when we got some new content dropping, all that good stuff. Like the video if you enjoy the reaction. Make sure you go check out the original. We're going to check out Clown World by Tom MacDonald. Let's get it.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human...
Okay, hang on. So I was waiting. He talking about an entire generation being offended, getting mad at everything. Are we coming to cancel culture again? Tom going back at cancel culture again. Tom been on a crusade against cancel culture lately. Hey, for real. He talking about everybody worried about leaving a world behind for our planet. What about leaving kids behind, or leaving a world behind for our kids? What about leaving kids behind for our planet? Hey, we ain't raising a bunch of rock stars. We ain't raising the greatest generation right now. We got people afraid to hear something they don't want to hear. Come on, man.
For our kids, how about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need
and he going back too. He talking about them people getting offended because somebody refuses to say one race matters. They want to say everybody matters. How you going to get offended over everybody matter? Ain't that the goal? Come on now, Tom. There he is looking like the Fiend, man. He got the jacket too? Come on now. Yo, here, real talk. Does anybody know, does Tom have like the Fiend version of the world title? I know Tom's a huge wrestling fan, and I know Tom's got some world titles, but does he have the Fiend one? Because there were a limited run of those, and I always wanted to know who actually bought any of them. I bet Tom's got one.
Generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance for all.
Hey, facts right there. We need to stop worrying about, are you black, right, left, right? What are you registered as? Why does your political affiliation have any impact on my interaction with you as a human? Unless we're talking about politics, it shouldn't matter where you stand, where I stand, all that. We don't need to be worrying about black, white, left, right, anything. Let's do common sense. Let's get back to actually teaching people stuff. Let's get back to being human beings, being decent people, taking care of each other. Come on now.
All in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build.
I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. He throwing out there again. You get offended, and it goes back to this whole, it's because we dig into left or right. What side of the political spectrum are you on? We so dug in on what our registration says, our voter registration says, that we can't even take a second to say, you know what, you might have a valid view on this. Let me look into that. Let me think about that. Nah, you're wrong because you disagree with me, and I'm offended, and then somebody else gets offended because the original person got offended. It goes back and forth. We made this cycle, man. This is cancer. And it's what's killing our society.
The wall, why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders, I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
Hey, facts, man.
We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people.
Hey, the system is broken, and that's a fact. Like, police need to figure that thing out. There's too many police taking the badge to their heads, the problem. And I don't hate on police for that. I'm just saying they need training better across the board. That ain't me hating. That ain't me, you know, knocking on anybody, nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, it ain't a racist system. It's not inherently racist. It discriminates. If you want to look at what it really is, it's a cash-based system. It's one that shuts down people at the lowest earning levels. And really, you know, I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to earn more, because you can dig yourself up out of that hole. And again, nobody is entitled. Work for what you want. Work for what you're going to get, because nobody is entitled to be given more. But I am saying the system goes against the people who are in the lowest income bracket, the lowest, you know, proportional area of your society, whether that's white dudes with tattoos, whether it's black people, whatever that looks like in your area is what the police target disproportionately more. And it's not unjust, it's not unfounded. Like, it's because that there has to be triggers, there have to be things that you have to watch for.
Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want.
Hey, that's true. They want fighting violence with more violence. The left wants it, the right wants it. They want y'all at each other's throats. Facts. I can say that because I ain't with either of them. Let's go.
Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
Hey, I like that right there too. Tom got a flow right there. This is setting up a civil war. Hey, real talk, it is though, because we so dug in on our sides, man. When was the last time you were able to have just a calm, rational discussion with somebody who disagrees with you? You know what I'm saying?
For it's modern segregation.
That's the thing too, and that's what kills me. It is modern segregation, but what kills me is you looking at somebody. You can say that you stand in the middle. You can see things on both sides that you agree with. I'm a libertarian. If you guys are new to the channel, don't know, hi. Hey, not like the big L libertarian, but an actual libertarian. I believe in individual liberty first. But because you disagree that Donald Trump is God's gift to the human race, or because you disagree that, you know, X, Y, and Z with either side, you're automatically on the other side getting knocked down, and your standpoint, you have to be with the other side. Everybody wants you to fight. That's the thing. It ain't a left thing. It ain't a right thing. Everybody wanting you at each other's throats and fighting.
Lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths.
I like what he's saying right there too. They painting smiles on their mouths. They got fake smiles, but he's saying burn it all down, because this world is just full of clowns. They all actors. They all there for entertainment. Like, real talk, they ain't people we need to be putting our faith in anyway. But he's saying all of them, man. Both sides. It's wrong on both sides. They're just trying to keep everybody fighting. They're trying to boost their numbers.
I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing.
When I was a child, the only races we hated were the one that we ran and didn't win. Okay, are we talking about races? Okay, yeah. So the only races. So he's talking about races in the context. That's a smooth double right there. The only races we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. We hated losing. So we hated not getting to win, because there was actually competition back then. You didn't get a trophy if you just showed up. But he's saying the only races we hated were the ones we didn't win. It wasn't about hating black, white, Asian, whatever. Like, it wasn't about any of that. It was about hating races, like the contest. Okay.
Be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin.
Yeah. As you grow up, you start getting exposed. People start twisting you and pushing you to this place. Racism is taught. 100%. Everybody with common sense understands. You ain't born thinking somebody that looks different than you is inferior, because when we're kids, Like, we just play. We don't care about none of that. We grow up and we start looking at people, looking at them differences, looking at them things that split us apart. That's where all the negativity, where all the hate comes from. And it don't matter there if you're talking about racism, you're talking about politics, you're talking about religion, whatever you're talking about, you learn to hate those things. You don't start off hating those things. Come on.
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk.
Hey, and he's saying right there, he's saying now people, they so caught up in technology, they don't care about family, they don't care about anything like that. They just care about the likes on their selfie, on their social media posts, whatever the case may be. And nobody telling the truth unless they're drunk, because everybody drinking to cope with everything. Everybody drinking to get some honest feelings and thoughts out there. Come on, man, facts.
We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No,
and he's saying right there, he's saying, I'm just not going to be a sheep. I ain't living by your thing. You can get upset. I'm not putting myself in a box because you put yourself in one. And he's saying he don't hate all police right there too. He talking a fact right there. He hates bad police. I hate bad police. Rational thinking people, if you're a bad cop, if you ain't doing the oath that you took, if you ain't really standing up, protecting and serving, you ain't doing your job. But he's saying that don't mean all police are bad. That's not true. Hey, let's go.
No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No,
yeah.
I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter. All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war.
Yeah. Hey, and it is, man. Like I said earlier, we just so at each other's throats because you don't agree with me on every little thing. Why we want to put ourselves in two boxes anyway?
Cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you to be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal.
Ooh, he said if Jesus was alive, everybody would cancel him, because Jesus was coming. Jesus wasn't just going with the flow. He wasn't just going with what the people in charge were saying. He was coming with a new truth and everything. Hey, my guy right here, he's saying if the Son of God, if God in the flesh came down to this earth right now, he'd be canceled because he ain't just going to put himself in a box. Come on.
Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack. They lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms because common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted. This is...
Wait, what'd he say? He say that his generation eats a bunch of free condoms? What?
Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack. They lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms because common sense ain't that common.
They need a bunch of free condoms because common sense ain't that condom. I don't get that one. Y'all gonna have to let me know down in the comments what that bar was right there, because I ain't picking that one up. What we need a bunch of free condoms because common sense ain't that condom? Is it just because like we going out knocking everybody up and everything that we've known for 2 weeks? I mean, I can see that. That's a fact. Because I mean, they going out here, they being irresponsible and everything, and then they want the free way out, the cheap way out, whatever, because they don't want to live with the mistake that they made. I mean, I can get behind that. I don't know if that's what he's saying there though.
This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always.
Exactly, too. I mean, we going at it. Who we benefiting, though, by going at it the way that we do? We benefit millionaires. They don't know anything about our lives. They don't know anything about our struggles. We going at it so vehemently, hating each other, going at each other like this over people who really don't even know you exist and never going to understand what you're going through.
Agree. No, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you get that freedom and be home.
Hey, shout out to them vets, man, back in the day. Them real, that best generation, man, World War I, World War II and everything, man. They fighting and dying overseas so that you could have the freedom right here. So that, honestly, so you could have the freedom to be offended. And that's the thing. How often do you think they were getting up in their feels?
No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you get that freedom and be home. I think the elites elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from.
Hey, and he's saying right there, he's talking about the elites are absolutely real. There are people who are absolutely running this world. That Pizzagate and all that stuff, man, that's a distraction. That's to get people focused from the real thing. It ain't about these conspiracies and all that stuff. Man, y'all can listen to that stuff and hear half of it's fact. Or fake. Half of it's whack. What they doing, though, what they are doing, they're creating the division. They're causing people to fight and hate and go at each other nonstop so that we're tearing each other down. We will never get control back until we realize there's more of us. We are more solid. We need to come together for real, not just saying unity or saying heal while we're stabbing a back in people who disagree with us. Come on, heal and unity while you out trashing people who disagree with you. What is that?
Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
That might be my favorite part of the song. I really do like that part right there. The setting up a civil war. I don't know. Like it's a fun kind of flow. It kind of adds to like the carny vibe of the video. Like it's not really a carny vibe, I know, but like it's kind of got like that dark, twisted, carnival feel to it.
Turn the circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Video by Nova Rockefeller. Man, Nova's doing fantastic work at home there, like for real. Hey, and I want to point out, like this ain't probably my favorite Tom track that he's come out with in a while. Tom been on fire. It's definitely not my favorite ever, but this track is fire. I mean, he's always bringing, y'all know Tom's always bringing facts, and he's still bringing facts right here. He coming with straight truth. He talking about, listen, man, the world is stupid right now. People just at each other's throats pushing across. Now, I will say this is a few tracks in a row where Tom been bringing this message, and so I mean we're hearing a lot about what he's got to say. I could see the critique that the dude's been stuck on this too long. It's time to say something different. But I mean, real talk, like not really, because he is consistently bringing a message. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that Tom feels strongly about. It's something that his supporters feel strongly about. I feel strongly about. I mean, I support Tom in everything he's saying. I 100% agree with it. I'm with it. And I mean, really, he did take a break for a little while. Went with the best rapper ever. All that. Hey, Tom bringing something lately, though. Tom's been on fire lately. I'm here for it. I've been loving it. Y'all know the drill, though. Hit me up on the social media if you want to connect. Like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already, both over here and over there, y'all can hit me up on the social media. Y'all can subscribe to the channel. Get over on the Patreon for as little as $1 a month. All that stuff, whatever you're looking to do. Appreciate all the support that you guys give. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. It helps the algorithm, even if you don't have anything else to say except down with Al God the Great. Let's get over this algorithm. Let's get it up, baby. 2021 is going to be our year. I appreciate all y'all checking out the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a minute. I'm getting choked. Hope y'all are staying safe, taking care. I'm DJ AlphaTyler, and I'm going to catch you guys next time. Bye!
Never go back, yeah. Remember all that said back in the good old days. It's a new day, new time, time to make a new rhyme. Everybody gotta find how to make the record shine. A lot of dirty laundry we've been throwing out. A lot of things that we ain't really knowing about. Reconciliation never getting shout out. Looking for assimilation and some headed clout, but